Hello and welcome to the Jennifer Show. My name is Jennifer, and here today with me we have my great friend, Mason Grace. Mason, how are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great. Now here we're going to talk about a theme, Halloween. What are you going to do for Halloween? Are you going to dress up?
I am gonna dress up, and I'm gonna try to have a few friends over for Halloween.
A few friends? You're going to have a party?
No, not like a party, just a little get together.
What's your costume?
I'm being Julius Caesar.
Julius Caesar. Okay, careful not to get stabbed.
Oh yeah, 49 times in my chest would be kind of bad.
Do you usually go trick-or-treating?
I haven't been in last couple years, but I feel like people are gonna force me to go this year.
This year. Are your friends going to go too?
Yes.
All right. What's your favorite part of Halloween?
The candy.
The candy. Yeah, I like the candy too. What's your favorite kind of candy?
Kit Kats. Kit Kats are always the best because they come full in a container.
Oh,
Always have
I'm glad you didn't say the generic answer, candy corn. I hate candy corn.
No one likes candy corn.
No. So, we already talked about candy and costumes, but what do you feel like Halloween should really be about? Do you think it should be more scary or more enjoyable?
I feel like it should be more enjoyable and try to be like someone you're not, because people like to try to feel better about themselves on Halloween, which is bad. You should just feel about yourself, good about yourself no matter what. But I feel like it should be just more joyful, and it's more about spirit instead of trying to scare the crap out of people. But that's again part of the spirit of Halloween.
Actually, Halloween is supposed to be all about spirits. That's the reason why people dress up, to hide from spirits. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they would scare people away with the jack-o'-lanterns, or back in the day they would use turnips.
Any activities you're going to do besides trick-or-treating?
No. Eat a bunch of candy.
Eat a bunch of candy.
Get diabetes.
Okay. What are your friends going to do?
Same thing.
Same thing. Okay. So, Halloween. What do you usually do now that you're outgrowing trick-or-treating, though?
I usually stay at home and watch movies. It's usually what I do. Once you get older, it's like the awkwardness of going trick-or-treating, and parents are like, "Why are you here?"
Do people usually call you out on your
Yes.
age?
People usually do.
You don't.
Well, I'm
do it?
18, so it's awkward, and people are like, "You're not supposed to be. I can do what I want."
Yeah, you really shouldn't go trick-or-treating.
But I want
if
to.
you want to.
Yeah, it's candy. It's free food.
It is free food. Do you go to
Exactly.
the rich neighborhoods to
I
trick-or-treat?
live in a rich neighborhood, so yes. Or no, it's like middle class. I wouldn't say rich, but it's middle class.
Okay. So, since today is Halloween, you're going to dress up today?
Yeah, I'm gonna dress up today. I'm gonna set up everything for my get together,
Well,
and then I'm gonna probably ruin it.
I really hope you have a great time.
So do I.
Hi, my name is Dan, and we're back on air. I am here with part-time Avenger Tony Stark.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Thank you for being here. It's surprising to have such a famous person on the show. So I've been wearing this for a while. What do you do when you're not an Avenger?
Mostly I just build like exotic cars,
Mm.
and 'cause I build like the Avenger suit. So it's not that hard to me to just go downstairs in my basement, just build a car that I like.
Yeah. What's your favorite kind of car to drive?
My favorite kind of car is probably a Lamborghini
Mm.
Aventador. I have a lot of those.
Why do you think that is?
They're really fast, and I always like to like drive fast. I don't really like traffic, so to get through traffic, I go 150 miles per hour, get
Mm.
past everybody.
It's a nice car.
Yeah.
What's a car that you'd never want to drive?
A station wagon.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty slow. So, and then they're old. You got no Bluetooth radio, no satellite radio, so a boring car ride, really.
Yeah, sounds pretty boring. So it's Halloween, and pretty soon it's gonna be Thanksgiving. What kind of car would you want to drive into a Thanksgiving dinner with?
It depends on whose Thanksgiving I'm going to. If I'm going to like my friends, I'm gonna try to have the nicest car there. So I'm probably gonna pull up and like the most expensive car I have, something that hasn't even come out yet. But if I'm going
Yeah.
to like a parents or family's thing, I'm probably gonna have like a real nice luxury car, like a Mercedes or something like that, or a Tesla.
That makes sense. So you said that there's some cars that haven't even came out yet. They're able to drive.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what's the new one that's coming out? That seems pretty cool.
I can't give out too many details on that yet, 'cause it's in the contract. But you'll see some pretty soon that's coming out in like 2025 that I'll have next year, really.
I'll be looking out for that.
hmm
So, out of Thanksgiving dinner, what's your favorite kind of food there?
Most people gonna not like this, but I don't like to eat turkey, so I like ham on Thanksgiving. Ham is really good to me.
Do you cook ham if you're cooking a Thanksgiving dinner?
Mm. I think really, it doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah, it's all pretty good.
hmm
Yeah. What's something that you would not eat at Thanksgiving that's just pretty gross?
I don't like pie either. Like,
That's surprising.
yeah, I don't like pie either. I guess some things you just can't eat on. Well, I just can't eat on Thanksgiving. Pie is one of them. So, aside from that, everything else is good.
Yeah. What's like the best Thanksgiving you've had?
When I was a kid, Thanksgiving used to always be like very, very special to me, cause like I used to not eat like the whole day before just to prepare for Thanksgiving, and just like get my belly to where I can just eat a lot the next day. Sometimes I ate like Thanksgiving night, sometimes I ate Thanksgiving morning. So it really just depends on what time of the day we eat.
All right. Let's go.
All right. I'm here to talk to you today about some Hillwood sports real fast.
Okay.
How do you feel about you and the Hillwood Toppers going further this year in baseball?
In baseball, a big step. Junior year now, looking for colleges to go to. Really, we gonna grind hard, work, practice every day, lift, be humble, stay till we win. That's it.
Do you see yourself taking the next step and taking a leadership position?
Yeah, definitely. 'Cause all I do is work hard after school, during school.
How do you see yourself coinciding with Patrick this year at the leadership position?
We're not gonna talk about that.
Okay.
We're gonna move on from that.
Do you think the Hillwood Toppers are gonna win this Friday?
They play Summit. It'll be a hard game. They're gonna have to fight to win, though. Honestly.
How do you feel about Zion's production?
Zion, I feel like he should have started like from the get-go. From whenever the season started, I feel like he drives the ball down the field. He makes the better throws. And then if anything, if nobody's open, he'll run the ball, get some extra yards. That's all you got to do.
How do you feel about Chris Nick's statement, "I feel like I'm Jordan"?
He feels like he's Jordan.
Yeah.
Honestly, I watched Chris play a few times. I never seen him jump from the free throw line yet. When he do, he could call me. Yeah, we'll talk about that another day.
All right.
Yeah.
I got one thing to ask you. Before every game, do you pray?
Yeah. Not before every game, some games.
Okay.
Sometimes you'd be too nervous just to even say something, so got to get him out.
I think God should play a major part in everything like that. But another thing, I think that what are your preparation steps before every game?
Before every game?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, got to get the rest. I stay rested. After that, go outside, me and Trayvon, run a few laps, throw the ball, stretch, make sure we all good, then go out there, it's game time. Do what we got to do to win.
Okay. One more thing. Do you think Eric Kennard is going to take home the trophy this year for Mr. Football?
Oh, Mr. Football.
Mr. Football.
Yeah, Eric worked hard. I feel like he deserves it, but there's other people trying to outbeat him, so he has to work for that too.
Okay.
Let's see where he goes from there.
Well, one more thing before we go. How do you feel about Chauncey taking away the hoodies and then giving it back?
First, I think it was stupid in the first place. That's me being honest. It's Chauncey, and the school be cold. You come up to school and you freezing. He talking about take the hoodies off and stuff like that.
Well, there you have it, folks.
God.
You're watching the Mario and Luigi Show. I'm your host, Mario.
And I'm Luigi.
This is real news by real people. Let's get started.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you today, man?
I'm good. I just was freshening up on my piano skills, but I'm ready now.
You're really good at that.
I appreciate
That
that.
takes a lot of determination skill to say you can do that. Hope you know that.
Do you want to hear some more?
I would like to hear some more.
All right, here we go.
Let's hear what Nate has to say. his fingers have to say.
All right, that's all for now. Let's continue with the show.
It's really good. So some files just got released for the JFK thing that went on like 50 years ago.
Yeah. It's
What?
it's pretty amazing.
It is pretty
they've waited this long
So
to finally release the truth.
should we be mad at Obama for not releasing them sooner, or I feel like we need to be mad at someone.
You know,
Who?
really no one is to blame but history.
You're right.
History itself.
So what other music do you do besides piano?
Well, I play piano, I make beats, I sing.
Mhm.
I'm a very, very good singer. I've been called the songbird of my generation.
Really?
Yeah.
You heard it here. You heard it here.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Really, that's about it. Oh yeah, and I play the tuba. The tuba. I play tuba.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
You heard it here. But we'll talk about something real.
Okay.
My cousin, he does stuff like you. He plays piano. He does beats. He lives in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I went there once. I saw a woman get assaulted.
Wow.
It was like a gas station. This guy like pulled up in a car and like hit her.
That's Atlanta.
It's Atlanta. That's Atlanta.
That's Atlanta.
It's. I don't want to go back. I don't want. You shouldn't go to Atlanta. If you're watching this from Atlanta, get out.
So yeah, Atlanta. That's why I live in Nashville.
Yeah, that's why we do live in Nashville.
That's why I make music in Nashville.
It's nice. I'm a real with you, man. I don't want to be here. I'll be real with you. I know this isn't a bit anymore. They have my kids. I want to leave. They have them. I really want my kids back.
I don't have any kids.
All right then.
How long
Well, I want to thank everybody for watching. I'm probably gonna get taken out for this because I told the truth. This is it's probably the last time you're gonna hear from me.
Welcome to the show. Today we have a tech specialist from Best Buy. We got Brandon Caldwell.
How you guys doing? Name's Brandon. Glad you can have me here today, Colin.
Yeah. We're happy to have you here. You know, people at Best Buy, they're good people. They're good people, aren't they?
Yeah, I think we do a pretty good job at how we handle things there and getting the tools and products people need.
What's your favorite part about working at Best Buy?
Favorite part probably working at Best Buy is going to have to be the opportunities that it gives you. It gives you great college opportunities and great opportunities to put your foot through the door if you're going to computer things for college. It's my definite favorite part.
Okay, now what's your least favorite part?
My least favorite part?
Yep.
Probably a certain person on the crew, but we're not going to talk about that. We'll skip over that.
Okay.
Next question.
What's your favorite piece of technology
My
in
favorite
the world
piece
today? Because there's a lot. There's a lot of different technology.
My favorite piece of technology would probably have to be my Apple Watch.
Your Apple Watch?
Matter of fact, I haven't talked good about Apple in the past, but my Apple Watch is probably the most reliable and the most convenient thing I've ever owned. I don't have to pull out my phone for many notifications, so if it's a useless email or something like that, I don't have to bother.
So you just see, you're like, oh, that's spam. And you just leave it
and
alone.
just delete it from there, and that's it.
So you're an Apple fan then, right?
Yeah, I'm an Apple fan, but right now I'm starting to lean towards more Samsung. I think Samsung's doing better things right now. Apple just unveiled the iPhone X, which I think is a step in the right direction, but it's quite not there yet. I believe they should have done a lot more things to it before releasing it. I think the design is pretty cool. The screen's a little bit ugly though. I don't know why they didn't just cut the rest of it off.
Isn't it almost like the Galaxy S8?
Yeah, they actually used the screen from Samsung, the OLED screen. They took the screen from Samsung, but like I said, the little bezel at the top just not cutting it for me.
It's not. Cuts the deal.
Nope, not cutting it for me.
Do you have any other piece of technology that you use more than anything else?
Probably my computer, which I've built myself. I use that more than anything for school and mainly gaming. That's what I built it for. I believe, everyone should build their own computer because every computer you buy from a company is not going to be.
It runs so much better when you build it yourself. It does.
Exactly. Speaking of that, you should get your motherboard.
I should order my motherboards when you play again.
Yeah, throwing that off.
What do you play?
I play a lot of PlayerUnknown Battleground, and then when I'm not playing that, I'm playing Destiny 2. It's a great game, better than the first one.
Mm-hmm.
It finally came out on a computer.
Finally, Chadwick playing it a lot.
Yeah, buddy at work. Shout
Buddy
out
at
Chadwick.
Chadwick, yeah.
Love you, man.
Love you.
But yeah, and those are mainly 2 games I play. Cameraman having a little bit of difficulty.
Cameraman's having a little bit of difficulties right now. He doesn't understand how technology works. As our tech specialty right here.
But yeah.
Hey, thanks for joining us here today at NBA Draft Bust. I'm your host, Robert Robertson, and we're here with a very special guest. She has nothing to do with basketball, but we're going to tell you who we're here with. Miranda Cosgrove from iCarly, everyone. So, you know, so recently we heard that you moved schools. You moved from Seattle to Nashville. So tell us about your new school.
My new school is 100 times better than my old school by a long shot.
So were you in the AV production program back there?
Yes, I was.
And who was your teacher?
His name was Mr. Villalobos, but we could never pronounce that, so it's just Mr. V.
So Coach Burton is 1,000 times better as a teacher? Oh, asking tough questions, But anyway, so what was the biggest transition between the 2 schools?
The biggest transition was not having to fight my way through crowds of people to get to my next class.
I most definitely know how you feel, seeing as I used to go there my sophomore year, and it was terrible. So I came back to Hillwood. But now on to the good questions. Who was your favorite teacher?
My favorite teacher was my Spanish teacher.
And her name was?
Her name was Miss Kate.
Okay.
And she was my absolute favorite right up until she became the vice principal, and then I started to hate her.
So was your strongest subject Spanish?
No.
What was your strongest subject?
English.
English? Who was your teacher?
I don't remember.
So, like, would you say that you could succeed more at Hillwood than you did at Hillsborough?
No.
So Hillsborough has more opportunities, but you feel Hillwood is like the better school overall for you?
Definitely.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about iCarly, and when are we expecting the comeback from you, Sam, and Freddie?
It's never gonna happen.
People don't want to hear that. We know something's happening, so you might as well just share some information on our show. Give us the smallest amount of information you can give us.
We're never coming back.
Well, folks, she's breaking everybody's hearts. So anyways, how has it been for you to come in AV production with the craziest kids and then still learn?
I didn't know I was learning.
Would you want to be on the show possibly sometime?
No, never.
You don't like the hosts?
No.
I get it. It was tough for me at first, but you know, when you are #1 pick and you get kicked out the league, you're bankrupt, you lose your house, your wife and your kids leave you, car blows up, dog dies, things get hard. So, well, that's a story for another day. I'm Robert Robertson. This is Miranda Cosgrove, and we out.
Hey guys, I'm your host, and I'm here with Leroy.
What up? It's me, Leroy Jenkins, world famous celebrity. I'm here with my children, and yeah.
Yeah. So you on my show. You know I was a prisoner, right?
Yeah.
How does that feel to be on a prisoner show?
It feels very sad. I never think I'd fall this level, but now that I'm here, it's quite beautiful.
You don't know something that I learned in prison? It's
What?
crazy. Like, I could laugh, and then I'll be like, huh.
That's pretty scary.
Yeah, it is. I know. So lately, I seen you been playing with my flowers. You
They're my
like it?
flowers.
Oh.
No.
Okay, so you stealing stuff from me?
They were always mine.
You know why I went to prison, right?
Why?
Oh, I'm not gonna get into that. But look, you know, the setup's pretty, it's beautiful and everything. I see you like rubbing on everything. That's kind of weird. But, yeah. So how's your day going?
It's going pretty well
It is?
now.
Oh, for real? That's great. So, lately, I've been thinking, what should make my show better?
What should make it better?
Yeah.
More flowers. The entire
More
room.
flowers. You hear that?
Filled.
More flowers. Yeah. So, if I had a blue flower, would you take it?
I would steal it
You would steal it.
out of your hands.
Oh. We don't steal stuff in prison, as we get you more time. But it's lovely though. But I see you came with my new shoes. enough.
Yeah,
Gave them to you.
beautiful. Thank you.
It's all good.
Almost as
good.
beautiful as the flowers, but
Yeah. All right, we're gonna get off the flower topic though,
all right.
because I have a feeling that it's all gonna be gone by the time I get back here. Yeah. But, you know, that's life.
It's true.
hmm
So what do you want to talk about?
We can talk about how's your life going right now.
My life?
Mm-hmm.
It's going very well.
It is.
How's your life going?
Well, you know, I just got out of prison, and I had the show. I'm getting money now, so, you know, it's kind of great.
How's prison?
Oh, prison. We're not going to go to that. Okay, stop rubbing on stuff, please. Stop. Yeah, so how's the money coming in?
It's none.
None.
Not at all. But I got flowers. Flowers are infinite.
Flowers are infinite. That's good. Well, if anything, you could take those home with you. Be great. Well, we're going to start winding down soon. Everybody, this was Leroy.
This is Prisoner.
And we're out.
And there we go.
All right, bro.
I am your host. 1500. My guest, JJ Black, world's greatest painter. How does it feel to be the greatest painter ever to live?
I am forever the greatest painter, and how does it feel? Totally good. Totally good.
Totally. Totally good. Yeah. Well, so what's the biggest piece you've ever painted?
Give me
You know
a
what? Actually, next question. What do you like to do in your off time when you're not painting? Since you are the world's greatest painter to ever live.
I go paint surfing.
You go paint surfing? Do you paint the ocean?
No. I take like a thing of paint and like I put it in the pool and I get like a big surfboard and I just ride the wave, dude. Ride the wave.
Yeah, dude. That sounds what's up, dude. I'd have to do that one day, dude.
Stop it. You're not me. Stop it.
Next question. My mic's in my... Next question. We don't have much time left, so we're going to have to wrap it up soon. Next question.
Why is Brandon Caldwell so short, bro?
Who is Brandon Caldwell?
He's my bodyguard. Did you not
Bodyguard? You need a bodyguard for a painter?
Yes, like, do you know how exclusive I am? Like,
Obviously not that.
I'm
not
more
that.
as exclusive as Coach Dodd's glass eye. Like, that's how exclusive I am. Like, you
That's
can't.
pretty exclusive.
Thank you, bro.
Because I have Coach Dodd. That's pretty wild.
I call him Steven. You call him Coach.
I don't even call him.
Woo! No, you can't laugh. I was laughing.
This is my show. Thank you very much. These are my flowers I planted. This is my trailer park I own. Thank you very much.
I don't like this guy very much. Get him out of here.
You know what? 15 seconds. Just get out of my... Get off my stage. All right, and that's another episode of 1500.
Going to bring you some gaming news and the games that are coming up in November, and also we're going to talk a little bit about the Nintendo Switch. So, Evan?
All right. Yeah, that's my Switch right there. I just got Mario Odyssey on it. It's I think IGN gave it a 10 out of 10. It got a really good score. It's one of the best looking Mario games I've played in a long time.
Definitely.
And Galaxy was really good. It was just visually stunning. And now this one, it cranks it up. It's just super fun to play. They really just know how to innovate, and I just had a great time. I finished it last night, and I was just like, I almost applauded at the credit scene because it was just so good how they ended it. It was fun.
Usually with Mario games, they usually tend to be really good because they put some thought into it, especially since it's on Nintendo Switch. Speaking of Nintendo Switch is getting into the spotlight along with Xbox and PS4 now. They're starting to get a lot of more AAA games. I actually have the lineup right here saved. So the first game coming out on Nintendo Switch that is a AAA is Doom. Many people have wanted to play Doom on the Switch because of the portability. How do you feel about Doom coming to the Switch?
When I first heard about it, I heard it was gonna be like a 520p resolution, but that's not true. It's 720p. It's 30 FPS. I haven't played Doom. I played the original on like SNES, and like I really want to play this one. And just having it on Switch would be fun.
Yeah.
Killing demons on a bus transit or something. It just sounds fun.
Yeah. And the next game that's actually coming out on 3DS, which is another Nintendo platform, is Mario Party: The Top 100.
Yeah. So it's all the Mario Party games. It's the best 100 mini games in one
Really?
game.
Amazing. And then Rocket League. Rocket League's a big PC game more than anything.
It's big on
Nintendo
console.
Switch is getting that. But they also released that you can crossplay with Xbox and PC. So the servers are going to be more populated for that, for Nintendo Switch players to be able to play on that.
It's going to be a good time.
It's going to be pretty cool.
It's going to be fun. I'm excited.
Let's see. And Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon.
That's coming out.
3DS.
I saw trailers for it. At first I was like, I'm not paying another $40 for it. When I heard about it, like how much more content, I'm getting it. I'm just take my money.
And the last game that's coming out on Switch is LA Noire. They're remastering that for PS4,
I think it's all
Xbox,
systems.
and Switch. So people are going to be able to get to enjoy that while having that portability that Switch offers.
It's going to be a good time.
But yeah, that's all we have. And thank you guys for joining us at Go Game News. We are out.
Hey, welcome back to Top of Nation News. I'm Chris again.
And I'm Austin.
And thank you for joining us for this special edition of Top of Nation News. As you can see, our set has changed a little bit. We're here at NECAT, learning how to do some production stuff to make the show as good as we can for you all. And Austin, tell us a little bit about how this went for you.
I had an excellent experience. I couldn't ask for anything better. I learned so much here. I got to learn how to be a technical director and learn to work the cameras. It's a bit of a different experience.
Yeah, I learned a lot of new stuff since I've been here in 2 days I've been here. And a lot of stuff that I didn't know before, such as like how to talk audio, what goes into making a show, and the steps you have to take. So it was productive for me.
Because you really don't realize how difficult some of these jobs are until you step into their shoes and you start to learn and understand what they go through.
Yeah, it's a lot to learn, definitely. But on to school news. First, we're going to start with the word of the day. The word of the day is constraint, which means basically something that compels. And yeah, so that's that. And also, A Midsummer Night's Dream will open tonight here at Hillwood at 7 in the auditorium. It will run all weekend. So come out and show our topper students some support and bring everyone.
Let's get into some topper football. Tomorrow,
well, the Toppers take on Summit, first round of the playoffs. Usually we made it to the first round, so we're trying to see our Toppers go as far as we can, make history, try to go all the way to state, and hopefully everyone's there to support them, and as we try to, compel our Toppers forward.
Best of luck to those guys.
And let's go to some basketball, some Hillwood basketball news. That's pretty exciting.
Final cuts were yesterday. I think that this is going to be an exciting year as we grow together and we become one. It's a lot of seniors, so I think we already clicked together. We're already starting off on the right page. I think Coach Dodd is starting to get us into more of a running game, so we'll develop more and we can get out and run and beat these teams on a faster pace, so slowing the ball game down.
Yeah, and also the Jamboree will be Monday. The Toppers will take on MLK 8:45. Glencliff, Hume Fogg, McGavick, and also Weiss Creek will play before us. So everyone come out there and show us some support.
And our former player, Rayshawn, we're going to come show him something.
So let's jump into some NBA news. So first, I got something that's pretty interesting that I thought. The Cavs are actually last in the East, well, close to being last in the East, 10th or 11th seed in the East. And that's certainly something that LeBron did not expect to happen due to the fact that he had Isaiah Thomas and Dwayne Wade join the team recently. Also Jeff Green. So
And Jay Crowder.
Yeah, and Jay Crowder. So I mean, the goal probably for them was be first in the East, hopefully have the first seed in the NBA. And for them to be last and the Magic to be tied for first, that's certainly something to talk about.
This is what I have to say. I think that without raising my voice, and I'm going to keep this as calm as I can, that I think that Derrick Rose is washed up, and he's injury prone, period. I think that Dwayne Wade is washed up. Had he came about 2 years ago, it would have made all the biggest difference in the world, but I just don't see it anymore. I think that Tristan Thompson has ran into the Kardashian curse. He's so focused on off the court things that he's not worried about what's on the court, and that's what's really hurting them is he's not rebounding well or effectively at all. I think Jay Crowder is performing well in his role. I think that LeBron is trying to put a team together with no help, and he got some shooters coming off the bench. J.R. Smith is probably having one of the best seasons of his career. So.
And also in other news, we got the Astros winning the World Series yesterday in Game 7, 5-1 over the Dodgers. It's their first in franchise history.
I think that they, congratulations to them. I'm glad that they finally stepped out and, made a difference in their community. They're going to make a difference, by all the parades and stuff, and I'm proud to hear that they finally did something.
Yeah, I'm not much of a big baseball fan, but for someone to win, I heard that they were pretty bad before, and a young team made some trades, got to where they want to be. So hopefully they do the same thing next year, and just bring another one back.
Could I ask Zay about that one, Chris?
And last thing, we're going to Coach Burton. This one's for Coach Burton. The Dogs are #1 in the college football playoff poll. They're surpassed Alabama.
All I got to say is
We're
roll
out.
Tide.